Hey guys, what's up? What's up? It's Malik Foster Travels here. Got a good one for you guys. We're gonna talk about why um why black men should be wary when traveling, or should black men be wary when traveling? Actually, we're gonna be seeing how that relates to the Diddy case. So I'm just gonna do a few things here on the back end. It's one of my first times live streaming, so it's a little new to me. So I'm just trying to get everything going here. One second. Need to bring some stuff up and then we'll get right into it. Let's see. See. Tap in if you're joining. Tap in. Make sure y'all hit the like on the way in. Let me know. Make sure y'all hit the like on the way in. Oh, there's an echo coming from somewhere. Okay, I know where it's at. All right, let me get it started.
Feel so right from the dark to the light. Hard work pays off, we say. Hustle never takes a day. From struggle, we find our way to the top where we stay. Money flows, we don't stop. Top down, city pop. Bright lights never drop. Now we're rich, can't flop. Hard work pays off, we say. Hustle never takes a day. From struggle, we find our way to the top where we stay. Money flows, we don't stop. Top down, city pop. Bright lights never drop. Now we're rich, can't flop. Money flows, we don't stop. Top down, city pop. Bright lights never.
All right. Um. Okay, guys, we're gonna get right into it. I'm just trying to get my stuff under control here. But yeah, so first, let's talk about why the Diddy trial represents what the Diddy trial represents for the public image and travel. And I want to say, first, black men, you want to be cognizant, aware. Sorry, I don't know, tongue twister right there for me, of your surroundings, right? And you want to be aware of people's intentions as well. Um, is there some sort of block right there? There's some. Hold on. Something's on my screen, but I don't know. Oh, okay. I think it's the chat. Sorry. Like I said, I'm new to this. I'm new to this, guys. But back to the what the Diddy child represents, right? And travel. That point. So what that represents for travel and the main point is that we have to know how to move. As they always say in the travel space, you got to know how to move. You got to be aware of your surroundings, all of that stuff. So I'll try to pull up some of these information here that we got from the trial. Let me see if I can share my screen. Yeah, because I pulled up a few things that I think will be somewhat important here um, in this trial. that we can see what it represents. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. Okay, share screen. I want to share entire screen. This one. So, as we can see here, Diddy was found guilty on 2 charges, but acquitted of racketeering. So, the RICO charges he was not found guilty of. However, he was found guilty of the transportation for purposes of prostitution, which carry a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison for each count. So the maximum he could do possibly is the 20 years, which I don't think they'll give him that much. I don't think there's been any talk of that, but I know the defense, when I was reading, it was talking about they wanted to give him 5 years. The prosecution wanted to give him 5 years, and the defense wanted to go for 21 months with some of the including some minus some of his time he already served. So I'm thinking they're going for that 2 to 3 years, and he might not serve that much of the time. So that's one thing I'm thinking about as well here. Um, and this obviously is in the limelight, and this is a black man, and it's going to give us a different image, right? When we're traveling, I think it's going to have that impact somehow, where they're thinking, is this what guys with black men with money, what they do, right? What they represent. And it's up to us to combat this image and combat this, in my opinion, as well. Hold on one second. I just want to share one thing. Somebody. Hey, where is it? Copyright. Right. So back to what we were saying with the transportation, because with the transportation of the purposes of prostitution, basically what a lot of guys have been talking to me about in some of the group chats has been saying, oh, we can no longer pay for like a lady's Uber, and our intent is to smash. I would say, yeah, you do have to be very cautious on everything. Like you got to be cognizant around everything, be aware, um, uh, be transparent. You got to protect yourself, because you don't want to end up in these type of situations. Even though this is a special case, in my opinion, obviously he's a high profile person, and this type of thing doesn't really happen to your layman as often. Of course, um, at least all of the serious charges he's for Diddy. The good news is he got acquitted of, but that one, the charges he was found guilty of, based off the definition you can find in the federal definition, the statutes, it calls for concern for a lot of men, I think, because you know you're paying for um with the intent of engaging in some activities. And I think that could be misconstrued in a certain way as well. Um, One moment, let me share again. Uh, yeah, and I'm just looking at this, like this definition by Cornell Law, like what the prostitution situation is involving involves engaging, agreeing, offering, and engage in any sexual conduct with another person in return for a fee, right? Except in some counties in Nevada, right? So it is, and it goes into details what that includes. I'm not gonna harp on that, but someone could say like, oh, if you're grabbing somebody in an Uber or something like that, that could be a situation where you could get caught up. So you definitely got to be wise, I would say, um, and you got to consider everything. Um, Definitely. Thanks for tapping in. Just joined. What's up? How you doing? I know for one, I'm going to be wise. I'm going to definitely be more aware of my situation. Not to say I engage in any of this activity. I don't, but you know, you could. I guess I could see how somebody could mistakenly think they're engaging. Like if you purchase somebody's transportation to come see you, and then y'all engage into some activity. What is that it too? Like maybe they're in a neighboring state, like um, a state nearby, and it's only 20 minutes from your house, right? Because that would be crossing another state, and you guys do what you do. So it's very concerning, I would say. Very, very concerning. And this is going to lead me into the next segue of how black men are viewed in different countries, because this is a high profile case. A lot of people could see this. So I'm thinking that this may have an impact. I know a lot of people say, "Hey, what does one man's dealings have to do with me?" Well, this is the face that they see. It's a black face. It's a high profile, and that's the image that's going to be up there. So obviously, people may think, "Hey, this is how Black Americans get down. This is what they do, and it's up to us as black men to say, no, this is not what we do. Not how we get down. It's not how we operate. Not at all. Serious when I say that. So we have to dispel any um, falsehoods, any myths, any stereotypes, that false stereotypes against us, right? So that's something to look at too. I think I have one more. Yeah, so let me see if I can bring this up on here. Boom. So the transportation. This is the kind of the issue that can come into play here that I was looking at. I was like, okay, got the Mann Act here, and this is what the federal law states. And when I think about it, that's very concerning for a lot of us men in this country in the United States. All of them, actually. Any man that's not, married or whatever, pretty much, or who's ever engaging in this sexual activity, even if it's consensual, um, I would say. And and that's lead me into safety, right? You want to be safe, so I would say, somebody had brought it up to my attention. Like, well, I guess I can't Uber her from, maybe Chicago in Chicago, right, to come over, right? Yeah, I think you just you just have to make your intent different, right? You just got to go about things differently, which kind of sucks about United States, I think, and that's the issue that I think a lot of guys are having is like, you know, you're just at such a disadvantage when it comes to these relationships and things because if you decide to pay for transportation, it could be looked at a certain way, even though your intentions are to engage in a consensual activity. You're not trying to break any law, but you might unintentionally do that. And ignorance of the law is not an excuse. That's what they always say, right? So that's what they always say. And you just got to move different. You want to protect your peace, you want to protect your passport, and you want to protect your reputation overseas as well. And by doing so, you want to actually move in the correct manner, and you don't want to get caught up. And that's what this situation is leading us to. Yes, Diddy was not a great man at all. He's done bad things, right? He's not a good person, and we've seen the footage, we've seen the evidence. But if you take away those instances of the past and just focus on this specific case, it's like very alarming because when you think about it, the things they found him guilty of, I mean, a lot of people have done this, in my opinion. So it's like, wow. But maybe they're just making an example of Diddy, right? Maybe. But wow. But his other charges were very serious, as I showed on the screen. Um, there. Let me stop sharing it. Well, let me go back to it. Yeah, is very very serious. Maximum life in prison for 3 out of the 5. Very serious charges. Very very serious. Um, so you just want to protect yourself. Um, okay, let me get to the next point I wanted to make or continue on the point of protecting your peace and your passport reputation. Like how you conduct yourself in the United States, men. I'm speaking to the men here, black men specifically. How you conduct yourself in the United States, how you conduct yourself overseas. You just want to be consistent. You want to conduct yourself in a consistent manner to where you're aware of your surroundings and you're aware of where you have the position of power or the position of weakness because you don't want to overplay your hand, let's say, because one place you can do one thing, another place you can do another. What's up, Mo Black? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm in here trying to stream. I'm trying to get it popping out here. Yep. But yeah, you can yeah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you supporting the channel, man. I'm trying to get it up, man. I'm trying to be serious because I did take a trip recently, but I'll be pushing that content out um, this week and some of the days, and I'm trying to live stream a little bit more, be more consistent. But yeah, man, if you got any questions about what's going on or anything you want to talk about, just let me know. Yeah, man, I was kind of busy, but yeah, I'm gonna start getting back posted, man, for sure. I'm back. I'm back. You know. Back like I never left. But yeah, I was talking about, just to kind of brief you so you don't have to go back these past 15, 20 minutes. I was talking about the whole Diddy trial. Well, we got it up here. He was found guilty of two of the five charges. And I was saying how this is going to have an impact on guys in the United States, specifically black men. Because when we look at what he was found guilty of, it was just a simple, it sounds simple to us, basically tricking, but in different states. like like different state tricking. And basically if you're purchasing, let's say you live in a city that's bordered by another state and you purchase her Uber or whatever have you, they could basically charge you for this, basically, based off of what I'm reading here. Like here's the charges, and then we look at the definition. We look at the definition here. Agreeing, like it doesn't even have to be any like consensual, right? Consensual sexual conduct for a fee, right? And then we look at the law for the charge. It transportating individuals across state lines with the intent to do to do in the prostitution, right? So it's like it's crazy. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Mo Black. They wasted a lot of resources for that. But based off of what they charged them with, I was telling people, well, I was telling some of my friends, I was like, hey, probably charge half of the judicial half of the public officials for this. I mean, you know. So I'm at the point where I think guys need to start advocating for change of rules on that front, maybe. In terms of like, is it time for the United States to legalize prostitution? Maybe. That's something that I was thinking about. Like, is it time? Because if everybody's agreeing to it, and the only crime is actual just consensual sex for a fee, and then the rest is like, okay, then are you doing it in different states or internationally, or how are you doing it? I mean, come on, it's time to do it. Yeah, so the NDA, yep, yeah, because the NDA doesn't protect you from like criminal activity and stuff like that. You know, yeah, the NDA doesn't really protect for that. Well, no, no, a gift isn't like a gift is different, right? Like if someone gives you a gift, that's kind of different. Um, yeah, that might be kind of different. If someone's like, "Hey, here's a gift," but the whole thing is like it has to be like, okay, there you're exchanging something for the sexual conduct. Like, oh, here's a gift for the sexual conduct type of thing. But yeah, you're right, Mo Black. You got to be cautious with everything, gifts, donations, all this stuff. You got to be real cautious, bro, because you never know what's gonna happen. Yeah, bro, I'm live, bro. What's up, Rick James? I'm live, brother. How you doing? Yeah, man, I'm live, man. If you want to come up, I don't even know how to drop a link, man. I'm just out here. Like, it's a lot going on with this StreamYard, bro. I don't even know how to drop a link, to be honest. I'm just out here winging it. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm trying to figure things out, man. The only way to figure it out is to oh, here it goes. You said I'm not at the StreamYard? No, no, I am, but the funny thing is, how do I put it? Like, dang, how I explain? They updated some stuff. Like, I used to know how StreamYard works, but they updated it, and I haven't been on since the update. So it's like things are in different places. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to do it now. I figured it out, but it's like stuff ain't where it was. If y'all want to come up, there you go. I know it's funny, right? I mean, I'm not really. I am a tech person, but I'm not at the same time. It's a long story. Yeah, I dabble in some tech stuff, but yeah. So back to what we were saying. Yeah, bro. Like I'm thinking we just got to start moving differently and doing different things, especially in the United States. Just gotta move differently. Like them ladies, like yeah, I know you want something, but like, is it really worth it? Like the way the rules and laws are, you got to play defense. You can't play offense until the rules change. In the United States, you got to play defense. Like stuff has to literally be like 100% in your favor. Like you got to genuinely mess with me. I can't really spend any money with you. You know. Exactly, man. I know you're just getting here, Rick James, but basically the defense was saying that they wanted to go for 21 months, including the time he served. So that would probably give him like a little under a year and some change you had to serve. But the prosecution wants to go with 5 years for the two counts, and they want to go with because usually I know Judge Mathis was saying, I heard he was saying it's usually 21 to 27 months for this type of charge for a first time offender. So that was something he was talking about. But yeah, yeah, they denied his bail too. So they denied Diddy's bail and everything. I don't even know. Yeah, yeah, I posted the link if y'all want to come up. For sure. How long has he been in jail? Hey, I don't know. Good question. How long has he been in jail? So I don't know if they're gonna do concurrent, bro, or if they're gonna do consecutive. How long has Diddy been in jail? It's been a minute, man. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if I can look it up. I'm gonna try to look it up real quick. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, it was a year. Yeah. So if it's a year, so that'd be 12 months. So they would want him to serve like maybe another 10 to 16 months. Yeah. So they would want him to serve another 10 to 16 months. If that's the case, that's the defense, but the prosecution is gonna want him to serve 5 years. So if they subtract his time, then that would be like, you know, 4 years and some change. So that'd be kind of crazy if that's what he if that's what they do for him, you know. Yep. But yeah, I'm telling brothers and telling myself, you got to watch how you move out here in the United States, and you got to play defense. Like that, if that lady wants to come over, she needs a little help with transport. You be like, hey, I can't do that. I can't. You gotta find your way over here. Hmm. Or I'll pick you up in my vehicle. You know, felons get 60 months in the feds when they get caught with a firearm. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, yeah, I plan on doing like these kind of lives, like quick 30 minutes, but to an hour. I don't want to stay too long. But yeah, I'll probably still be on for 10 minutes. Rick James. Yep. You said how you gonna want a dude in trouble for? Yeah, yeah. So Vlad was kind of upset. Vlad TV was upset that Casey basically basically did the same thing because she was with Diddy for a lot of the stuff, and she did all of these stuff. He said he interviewed her and not her. I think he interviewed some of the people, and stuff like that. And he was saying that, but she got immunity. It's just funny that she's kind of getting paid and stuff, but she totally had a different situation where she had got abused and all that stuff, and they settled that civil suit. So it's like it's totally different case. So I understand why I understand where Vlad's coming from, but it's a little different situation. But man, so guys, be careful. You don't want to get your ladies those Ubers. Send Diddy. You think Diddy should get the maximum? You think Diddy should get the maximum for for tricking between states? You think tricking between states you deserve the maximum visual hype? I don't know. I mean, heck, tricking is actually legal in some counties in the United States. Like we go to here, I'll bring it back up. Let me see, so I can show you. It's actually legal. Um, yeah, tricking. Tricking is legal in some rural counties in the state of Nevada. So you can legally trick there. Yeah, that is disgusting. I agree. That is kind of nasty. I definitely agree with that. What you're saying, visual hype, but you know, I don't think you deserve. I don't think you deserve. You know, all of what they're charging him. You know, do you think he deserves this 10 years in prison for that? You think 10 years in prison is worth that? Being nasty, you know. But it is, somebody brought up an interesting point. I'm thinking about, y'all guys remember Jeffrey Epstein? That whole Epstein list is not out, but all this stuff about Diddy's all out there. You know, the main difference is both high profile, but um, there's a racial difference there. You know, so we know about all this stuff. Okay, Visual Hype said too many people are quick to overlook the weird stuff he does or did. He may be on lesser charges, but his reputation is tarnished in the court of public opinion. Yep, I agree. Right. Celebrate life, you know. But they made his client list exempt. Like, what about his client list? You know, like who was the clients? You know, we don't get to know that. But with Diddy, it's like we know like all this stuff. We know the guy he hired or whatever to do whatever with Cassie and all this other stuff. But with the whole Epstein list, we don't know the clients. And I think that would be important for people to know, right? Who's these people? I'm sure they're rich and powerful people that we may know. I'm sure they're not just some random CEO or whatever like that. So there is a racial element because we can even look at the founding of this transportation of purposes for prostitution was founded upon what we call the Mann Act, right? Which is um, Oh, let me go here. It's a federal statute, and that came from Jack Johnson when he was dating all those white women and all of that stuff. Those guys, they didn't like that, so that's where this law came from. Former heavyweight champion Jack Johnson. You know. So let me stop sharing my screen here. Get that off. But yeah, you guys are totally right. For sure. Um, but this case is definitely going to have an impact on us, man, or potentially could have a grave impact because you know you don't want anybody. Um, oh yeah, thanks, bro. Am I just showing everybody's comments? Yep. Yeah. I'm not gonna show that on there. But yep, Epstein case makes Diddy look like a toddler. Sure. Yep. So they denied Diddy's bail. They're not gonna give him any bail. They want to have the sentencing in October. They said October. Dang, what was the date? Let me see. I want to say October like 4th or something like that. Yep. It's October. Uh, it's October. I'm trying to get the exact date right now. I'm trying to pull that up. Rick James. It's like October 4th. That's when the judge was saying, but I think they're gonna have a hearing on July 7th, like so after the holidays. So they're done for this week, and then the holidays, and then October July 7th. The defense wants to move up for earlier. Yep. Yeah, it's like October 4th. I'm like, man, jeez. I'm like, man, they're killing me. I'm like, all that to get your sentencing, man. But the defense they're appealing to have it done a lot sooner than that. So yeah, Diddy's gonna get some time. It's just like, is he gonna just get less than 2 years, or is he gonna get more than 2 years? That's what it's looking like right now. Because if they go by the first offender thing, he's gonna get a little less than 2 years. That 21, like Judge Mathis was saying, like 21 to 27 months, which would be like the 2 year range of like jail time, just about. But I don't know if they'll subtract it from his current sentence or run it concurrent. Are they going to do consecutive or concurrent? That's the question that we're trying to figure out. But we'll see. If they subtract his time, that would be good for him. Because y'all said he was in there 9 months. So 9 minus whatever they give him. If they give him the 2 years, so he'll be 11 months jail time or something like that. So he won't actually serve the whole 2 years. Yep. But man, they denied bail. But Cassie was appealing that that they won't let him out because they feel they ain't like threatened or whatever. So let me see if I can pull it up. Denied bail. But yeah, what do y'all guys think? What do y'all guys think? Do y'all think Is he gonna get 2 years, or what do y'all think he gonna get? Because I'm thinking 2 years. I'm thinking that 2 to 3 years. Will he serve that? I don't think so, but I think that might be what they give him. Yeah. I'm trying to see where he's liable to appeal the verdict. Yeah, he can appeal it, but like I think if he only gets like 11 months, I think he just needs to. He's probably just gonna serve it. I mean, because celebrate life, you gotta look at like what he was charged with, like what we were talking about earlier. Like he's guilty of tricking in different states. Like I don't think he like you know the main things was the RICO charge, the racketeering, that sex trafficking and coercion charge. That was the main thing, and he was found not guilty of those because those have a maximum sentence of life imprisonment. You know, so he beat that. He beat those, so that's a W. And his defense probably told him like, "Look, we got to beat 3 out of the 5," and he beat 3 out of the 5. That's what it looked like, and we just got to figure out how to reduce the other ones because I don't think he's going to be able to appeal that. He said Rico charges were cooked from day one. I mean, yeah, I yeah yeah celebrate life for sure. Definitely, definitely was. I'm trying to find the sentencing exact day for you guys. I want to say October 4th, but I want to say yeah, that sentencing day is crazy. October already. I'm like, man, gotta wait 3 months. Uh, but they're probably gonna change it. They're gonna change it. I know it's October, but dang, they're talking about all this other stuff that I don't care about. You said with non-lawyers, she was supposed to get exonerated. Mm, well, I mean, you could say that, but like, okay, celebrate life. I don't know if you were here when we went over it, but okay, prostitution is basically engaging in sexual activity for sex for a fee, right? We went over that definition, and then doing it in a different state is basically what he got caught with, like you know, for like just like to keep it simple, like like that's basically it. I'm trying to find out when his sentencing is. All right, here we go. This might have it. Yeah, that trial was way too long, man. They dragged that trial way too long, guys. I'll say that too. They dragged that trial way too long. Crazy. Yeah, okay. It's the judge suggested sentencing October 3rd. So October 3rd, guys. October 3rd. But the defense requested for an earlier date. So I mean he has to wait a whole 3 months. It's crazy. So I found it. Well, I guess let me put it on the screen for you guys so you can see for yourselves. Let's see my window. There we go. So yeah, like so yeah, so even though he can get 10, they were saying like 5.25 years total for the two charges. I don't think he's gonna get that. I don't think they give him that much. Mm, and then Diddy's lawyers is like maybe like 2 years like maximum. So that 21 to 27 month range is what they really going for right there. But hmm, yeah. So so yeah, guys, that's that with that. And so what are some of y'all other thoughts? Like, do y'all think Diddy should get that 10 years, or should they give him less than that? Well, 5 years, I guess. You think they should give him 5 years for interstate tricking, or should they give him less? Because that's what the prosecution looked like. That's what they're recommending. They want that 5 years, 5 years and a quarter. Um, but Diddy's lawyers want more or less than that, like 21, 27 months, minus the time he's already served. So minus that 9 months. So, you know, if it's 21 minus the 9, give him 11, and then he's out. So he would be out sometime 2026. Yep. But yeah, this this is definitely a wake up call for a lot of us, even though we're not high profile black men, you know, um, just based off of the rules and how they're ruling, I can see someone easily getting caught up and being ignorant of the rules and laws, right? A black man can easily get caught up and, and be taken down easily by this. Your mic's not working. It's cool, man. It's cool. How's your mic not working? You don't need a professional mic, bro. You um like regular home mic, but it's all good. Folks doing Diddy stuff is oh boy. Um yeah, like it is legal in the US in rural counties in Nevada, mind you. But as soon as you start doing stuff in different states or outside those counties, and even if it's consensual, you can still get caught up. Right, celebrate life. This is the main thing. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse, right? But it's like you're still trying to live your life, right? You know, you're still trying to live your life, and it's like, we might have to start telling these ladies, no, we can't do anything about sending you any money here because the rules aren't in our favor in this country, and the rules aren't in your favor of us. Oh, you're trying to use your computer? Oh, okay. Oh, your mic might be working, Rick James, but you might need to tap your settings, bro. Tap your settings and then adjust it. like you might be clicked into a different thing. Like if you have a mic, like see I got a mic here, or you might have your computer mic, something like that. But you might have to go into the settings and there's a little drop down, click down arrow. You drop that down and you can adjust it. Unless it's just totally broken. I don't know. Hopefully that helps you. But yeah, man, that's why a lot of guys travel because like, you can make that sort of type of you can form that kind of relationship without that kind of issue. That's why some guys travel, not all guys. Other guys travel because they like to have bucket list stuff. Other guys travel because their wife is in something. Oh, you're playing with it is new? Okay. Um if you're playing with it, yeah, if you're playing with it, then that's probably what it is. Like you just gotta hit the right settings. But I'll drop the link again. Let me see. Drop the link. Yeah. But yeah, Mo Black, they changed some stuff in here. That's why I was kind of lost at first. But yeah, this family court stuff was one of the reasons why I was like always such a strong advocate of guys traveling from the family court. Now that we're getting outside the scope of family court and just into the criminal stuff, it's like, yeah, the United States is cooked. And why it's cooked is because you can unintentionally be doing a crime. Like when you when you're not really trying to, you're just trying to do what you think is the right thing, but it's a crime. By the way it looks, you know, like hey Keisha, let me pay for your Uber to come see me and we enjoy ourselves. Um, or if I'm like, okay, I pay for your dinner and then we go back home, is that like what is it? Like, or like you like let's say I Uber or I pay for Keisha's dinner and then I decide to like, oh here's some money to get your nails done after. Is that something? I don't know. I don't know. It's like a Pandora's box open, right? You know? I just want to show you some appreciation and help you out. Thanks for a good time. Here you go. It doesn't always have to be like, hey, do this for this. I feel like it's like opening up a Pandora's box, which leads me to say you gotta be in defense mode. You can't be so, you know, I guess loose with your wallet. Like, oh well, there you go. Like, no, no, no. We got to play some defense out here. You know. But yeah, Rick James, I think if you hit that drop down menu or something, or you just rock out with the computer speaker, or you don't want to do that. I don't know. It's up to you, bro. I dropped the link if you want to come up, because I don't know if anybody else want to come up or any other questions, because I'll probably wind down in like 6 minutes. I'll try to keep these to like an hour, 30 minutes to an hour. But yeah, guys. I'll just talk about my own personal experience. I'm personally let me end this thing right here. I'm personally I'm personally done dealing with women here in the United States, unless it's like on vacation, because I feel like that's a situation where I don't have to play as much. I don't have to play as much defense. Okay, let me add you. What's up?
What's up? How you doing?
What's up, Rick James? Travel POV. Sorry.
Yep.
What's going on, brother?
Nothing. Start my travel in Friday. So
We
4th of
can't
July.
hear you.
You can't hear me? Hello?
Can anybody hear Rick James?
Hello? I hear you.
Nah, I can't hear you, bro.
All right. Let me go out.
Yep. Yeah. Couldn't hear you, man. Sorry about that, brother. Couldn't hear you. Oh, y'all did? I wasn't hearing him. Oh, okay. Dang, come back up. I don't know why I couldn't hear you. Dang, something wrong with my computer? Hold up. All right, try coming back up, man. Dang. I hope there's nothing wrong with mine. Like, well, dang. Dang, I hope there's nothing wrong with mine. All right, let's try this again.
All right. Can you hear me? Just yeah, it might be your end.
Okay, I see you talking, but I don't hear him. Can y'all hear him? Because if not, I have to turn this thing. I have to get this off then.
I can hear me on my TV, so yeah, they can hear me.
All right.
I can hear me on my TV, so yeah, they can hear me.
Say something. Travel POV.
Something.
Yeah, I gotta see. Why I can't hear you. Okay. Okay, you can hear him, but I couldn't. That's crazy. Yeah, maybe another day. I don't know why y'all can hear him. I couldn't. Weird. I don't know. Cause I gotta fix that. If I gotta fix that then. I know y'all can hear me, obviously. Damn. I don't know what that's about. I gotta look into that. Sorry, Rick James, man. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to see audio. Oh, I think I know. I know why I couldn't hear you. I think I know why I couldn't hear you. Okay, I think I fixed it. I think yeah. I think I fixed it. Oh, my trip. I'll probably do a trip report live. I got some videos coming out on it. I guess we could wrap up soon anyways. I got some videos coming out on my trip. I did a video. Let's upload it. I gotta schedule it. And I gotta do a trip report. I'll do a live and talking about that. I just wanted to cover this real quick, but I'll do a trip report, like breaking down like breaking down like the cost, like hotel combinations, the place to go. I got a guide. I did a guide too. It's a short little guide I got for you guys as well. Um, yeah, yeah, it was a good, it was a solid trip. Could have been better. A solid trip. Yeah,
Hello, can you hear me now?
yeah, yeah. I fixed it. I fixed it. I knew what the issue was. I told you they messed up my settings, man. But I got
Oh, okay.
you.
All
Yeah.
right. So tell us about like your trip. What did you do?
Okay. Like I told you, I went to go see my friend. They had a passing in the
Oh,
family.
oh,
So
sorry.
to see them. I went to the beach. I ate some food. I relaxed. What else? I went to some bars. I went to some clubs. I got to see a different side of the island because I've been there before, but I didn't get to go to the French side. So they got the Dutch side and French side of the island. So you're dealing with um, whatever they got. I forgot what their currency is, but basically they got their currency, which is for $1 is 1.8 of their dollars, so maybe 1 to 2 almost double your money. And then you got the French side; they deal with euros, and it's more like it's more. I guess it's nice because they got like little malls and stuff. I like that side of it, but it's also a little less of the party side. It's not as party side, but it's cool. So I went to the
Oh,
beach. I hung out with a friend. I was still working a little bit. Um, I met a guy from Dominica. I was hanging out with him. He was pretty cool. Um, yeah, man, I didn't really do too much because it is a small island. I didn't do any too much water activities and stuff like that because I was working at the same time. So I mainly got out at like night or I went to the beach.
maybe I missed the part, but what island?
Oh, Saint Martin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I
okay.
was in Saint Martin. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not bad at all. I rented a car out there. I was driving. That's what I would recommend somebody to do. Rent a
Did
car.
you did you date out there? Did you find any dates or anything like that?
So
No, I
uh
know this country could be hard. I think that's a hard country.
like like how I put it, like I found some people, but it's like they want you to be there for a while. It seemed like the ones that weren't about that like streetwalkers,
Hmm.
okay? Professional women.
No, but
Outside
you
of
didn't.
professional women, it's a little tough, I would say, a little bit. But as far as I met some American women that were kind of cool, but
But did you try to pregame?
I tried. It's not a
Mm.
really a good spot to pregame in terms of like online. It's like you gotta
Oh,
show,
okay.
and it's like they. Let me be honest, like they like a certain type of dude out there. It seemed like the locals, because I was trying to get with the local, like find a local girl. That was just my little thing. And
Oh,
like
okay.
one local girl was into me. I guess I'll give you a story. One local girl was into me, but she she whatchamacallit, what did she do? She had a boyfriend or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she was like she was at the McDonald's, right? And we had got some food. Me and my friend from Dominica, we had got some food. She gave me her number and said hit me up or whatever. And then she was like, "Oh yeah, I was meaning to hit you back, but my boyfriend blocked you." I was like, "Dang."
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah,
Damn.
so yeah.
Um.
But it was all
do
right. It was a solid trip. It wasn't like I didn't get no love out there or anything, but it was just uh I
when
had
you travel, do you let's say like when you go, do you give information on the spot, like where to pull out money, where to like eat, like those type of things?
uh yeah, yeah. Sometimes I do. Because sometimes like when where to pull out money, the best place is usually in the US. If you're asking me about that, the best,
Oh, okay.
yeah, the best place is like the U.S. because
But
um,
wait. But
y-
if no, I'm talking about if you're in that island, where would you go to pull out money there?
oh, like the islands are usually pretty good with credit cards and debit cards. Like you don't really need cash like that.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the Caribbean islands, yeah, Dominican Republic is different because it's like
Hmm.
a legitimate like country on its own. But like some of the small places that like are like under the U.S. or under like a European country or something, like you're good with your car. Like you don't have to have cash like that. You get what I'm saying? Kind of like how you would live here, right? You don't have to have a bunch of cash on you. So it's
Yeah.
like that's why it's like not necessary to really tell you where to pull out money. But they got ATMs and stuff like that all over. But they accept like all the major credit cards pretty much. Like a little issue with Amex, but it's it's not like an issue. So that's
Oh,
why
okay.
it's like it's not really needed to actually get advice, but they got plenty of options. Like there was an ATM I pulled out money to pay this lady for my Airbnb, like right down the street from where I was staying at.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not an issue. It accepted my debit card, everything.
Oh,
It
okay.
wasn't any scamming. It's just like the normal bank fees and then their fee. Like I think it was like $7 or $5 they took away, something like that. Like
Oh,
yeah.
I just got Charles Schwab. I'm probably gonna do a video on it too. I got like a whole bunch of ideas, but we'll see when I get there. But Charles Schwab, they don't charge you ATM fees internationally, so I just got that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. I might need to upgrade myself. Like I'm cool with the credit cards, but I need to get a no transfer, no foreign transaction fee debit card. Like, do they charge you with money like when you take out though? That's the thing.
No, no,
Okay, so it
and
might.
any foreign transactions they'll reimburse you.
Oh, okay, okay. So even if they take it out on there, like if the country takes it out on their end, but your
Yeah,
bank is cool, they'll still reimburse you for that.
yeah,
Oh, damn. Let me.
yeah.
I might need to go ahead and sign
I'm
up
gonna
for that.
try to. I just got it like last week, so I
Yeah,
just
you gotta
transferred.
test it. Should see
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
test it. I'll let you know, but I'll
yeah,
probably make a video on it.
yeah. Let me know, or if you make the video, I'll just watch that. I'll take care of
Okay.
it. I mean, you don't even
Yeah,
have to be like,
I
send
have
me.
so much. I got so many things planned, and I'm just excited. So I start my journey on Friday.
Oh, where are you going? Or you just?
DR
Oh,
DR
oh,
Santiago.
oh! Finally, yeah. I know you were
Yeah,
telling me about like it kept getting pushed back.
yeah. So now I'm finally gonna go.
Oh yeah, awesome, awesome. Santiago. Okay, okay. How long you going for?
I'll be there for about 10 days.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because my trip was like a week, but I need another trip, man. I need
Yeah.
2 weeks. I need
Okay.
a trip.
Did you use the camera you bought?
Uh, not out there too much, but I've been
Oh.
testing it out here, like just going on walks and stuff, just to play with it to get used to it, before I actually use it
Hmm.
for my next trip. I still love my old reliable, but I'm liking this because it's less conspicuous and it's like it can go like so many different places. It's so small,
Oh,
like.
I got so many plans of different shots I want to try with it.
Yeah, so it's like very good with that. Like, I should have been using that when I was with my friend because, like, with my GoPro, like this big old GoPro in people's face, everybody's like, "What's that?"
Hmm.
So this one is a lot better. I like the clip that you put it on, why it's like on your chest as opposed to like the
Yep.
little magnet. The magnet
Yep.
thing I feel is not strong enough, but the clip makes it a little bit stronger.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I need to get a like a little holster for it, like a little stand or whatever
Man,
tripod.
I got a underwater thing for it. I got there's a wind guard. I got that. And I got the one so you can put it in your car.
Oh, okay, nice.
So I'm ready.
Yeah, you're ready, man. We look forward to the footage, man. What you gonna show us? You gonna show us like not too many people got footage of like Santiago like that. I don't think.
I know. That's why I picked there. Well, and obviously I go there a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I've
there's
been
a
there
lot
like
of
but
oh, but there's a lot of things I want to show. Of course, I got like a whole bunch of dates lined up. I got different places I want to show the little bit of the nightlife and different things you could do. And it's a place without a beach, so I want to show what you could do without a beach.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah, that's important because I know a lot of guys just think, island always beach, but like Dominican Republic's kind of big. Some of these
Yeah,
islands are big, so you'd be there. It's like you're not really near the beach like that.
yeah. All right,
Okay, you
I'm
gonna
a
rent a car, or
huh?
you gonna rent a car, or you gonna just use
Yeah,
transport?
I'm renting a car. Probably gonna make a video on that too, on the process of doing that.
Okay.
I just, huh?
No, I was saying okay. That sounds good, bro.
All right, I'm gonna drop back down because I know you say you're closing up, so I'm gonna drop back down, and I have to do some stuff, and I'm on my phone. So,
All right, no problem, bro.
all
We'll
right,
catch up.
thanks, man. Let me know when you go live again. I'll drop back on.
All right, yeah, no problem. I'm trying to like make it a habit of doing it like maybe at least once a week. So,
All right,
all right,
all
bro.
right.
Later. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I know we kind of got off topic a little bit, but we were just rapping about trips and stuff, other travel stuff. But just to close out, man, I think we as men we're gonna have to move a little differently, especially in the United States when it comes to engaging with women. We just gotta be careful, play defense, not so much offense like we're used to doing, because it's just not safe, in my opinion. But it's up to you. That's just the advice I'm giving myself, and I'm sharing it with y'all here live. I'm going to be playing defense. Y'all can play defense or offense, whatever y'all want to do. It's y'all. That's what I've learned from this whole Diddy situation. Like, you just like, obviously I'm not into any of the things he's into, but just 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 certain things I could see how a good band who's just doing a normal consensual thing could get caught up, and I don't want to be a part of that. So I'm gonna play defense. I recommend the same. Um, so you can stay out of trouble, keep safe, keep traveling and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll be trying to do these at least like once a week. I appreciate the love. Make sure y'all like, comment, and to share out there, so people can catch the replay, help some brothers out there, or at least educate some brothers on what's going on with the trial, if anything. I appreciate y'all. And I'm out of here. Peace.